Hey guys, True Blood just ended. It starts out, Bill's digging a grave for this girl Jessica that he had made into a vampire in the last episode, right? And the woman is watching over him, making sure that it gets done right? So they get buried together, and he's to wake up in the morning to find her, you know, turned into a vampire. Well, in the meantime, Sam is trying to find Tara May, who's been locked up for a DWI. And Sookie's worried that Bill isn't coming back at all, right? So Sookie and Bill, they're staying back at the grandmother's house, Sookie's house now. And she's making up the sofa for him to stay in. And Sarah May, she's been arrested, and Jason and Amy, they're cleaning up the mess where Amy killed that vampire last week, and it's a real mess too. He kind of gets sick, and he's kind of sick of doing V, and tells Amy that she's got to get out of the house. It's all over unless she cleans up her act, right? Now, Sookie and Sam are talking about finding the person that's trying to kill Sookie. You know, there's this guy, he's trying to kill her. They kind of find out who it is. You find out near at the end of the film, at the end of tonight's episode, who it was. And they're talking to some old black guy in a pie shop who Sookie remembers the name. She like sees in her mind who it was, in the pie shop that she worked in. And they go talk to this guy. They get a name. Then they go see the policeman in this area where this pie shop is. And he's kind of disrespecting Sookie because he sees the bite marks on her neck, and he doesn't like vampires. But then she reads his mind and blackmails him, saying, well, you don't want me to tell your wife about you and the other person that he knows from church and all this stuff. So he gets the name of the person, she gets the name of the person that she's looking for off this cop. Now, Bill switches back, and Bill's watching this girl climb up out of the grave. Now she's a vampire, right? And at first she's all PO'd about it and stuff like that. But then she starts figuring out, well, I don't got to go back to my old life. No one's going to tell me what to do anymore. You know, and Bill's having a hard time keeping her in line. So he takes her to see Eric, the guy who owned the bar where Sookie almost got killed by the vampire. Bill killed the vampire and then got in all this trouble and then had to kill the girl. Well, anyway, I make her into a vampire anyway. So now Jessica, she's figured out that being a vampire ain't all that bad. And Tara May's mother isn't going to bail her out, right? She's stuck there in prison. So this woman, Jessica, she shows up. She's like, you don't really know what's going on with her, but Tara May goes off with her, and she's got this real big house, and we don't know really what's going to happen with that right now. But then they go back to where Eric's bar is, and he's showing Bill how to get Jessica to behave. Then it switches over to Sookie and Sam sitting on the couch over at Sookie's house, and they're, you know, Bill has told Sam to take care of Sookie while he was away. Well, they start kissing, and Bill comes through the door, and he just attacks Sam, and they're having a big fight. And then Sookie hits him on the head with something and throws Bill out. And Bill's saying, you don't know what I've gone through to come back to to be with you and all this, and you're throwing me out, you know. You're kind of upset. You've got a good reason to be upset, too. And then Sam's kind of said, well, you see how he is? And Sookie's like, well, I don't know what to think anymore. You're a shapeshifter and he's a vampire and there's somebody out to kill me. I don't know what's going on. Well, meantime, Amy and Jason have taken V for the last time, and the real murderer comes in while they're tripping out, and they're just laying on the bed, and kills Amy. But they arrest Jason for it, and they're grilling him. And the local girl who was the receptionist at the police office sees him getting arrested and is on the phone. But then you see her put a bunch of folders over the name of the guy who is really the murderer, and that's the end of the show for this week. And it's probably going to be winding up pretty soon. And it was a pretty interesting one. I hope you catch it during the week, because you know, I don't get everything in there, even though I made quite a list of notes to get all my bits from. I don't get everything, and you gotta try and catch a show during the week and play it enough, or if you got on demand, you can watch it. It's on HBO. And I'll thank you all for your participation, and I'll catch you back on it too. Entourage is coming on. I want to see it. Bye.